Morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, beautiful friend. It's me, Robin, and this is Morning Magic. This is our time to come together, share a cup of yum yum, celebrate the light, practice our healing, practice our journey, practice our awakening, our love, our honk, our, our remembrance of miracles and joy and peace and choosing. And choosing and choosing and choosing and choosing. Choosing the light, choosing the love, choosing the miracles. Always choosing a new perspective, a new way of seeing it. Choosing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I have to step into the fan. Here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me say hello to you, gorgeous friends. Hi, Debbie. Good morning. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hi, Caitlin. Good morning. Is there any birthday cake left? Any treats there going on over there? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Roshni. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Friends, did you bring a cup of yum yum with you today? I have, let me just put this thingy here in the comments. I have a yummy iced coffee. It is so good. From Jeffy Dew. Sometimes I call number one husband Jeffy Dew. You know, like honey dew, Jeffy Dew. I'm moving the fan. Woo! You know how you get all set up and you think, this is perfect. No, it wasn't perfect. That's the fan. Remember, that's the fan. See, look. It doesn't prove anything, does it? Good morning. Hello, Miss Tanya. Hello, Miss Tanya. I was just thinking about you today. Thinking about all our adventures and our travels and our healing journey. And wow, you know, thank God for friends. Thank God for our love posse. Can I say that? Are you feeling that sometimes too? Thank God for us, because the practices, the stuff we talk about the stuff we practice, it comes back, doesn't it? Amanda, good morning. Thank you. I was just thinking about you in the garden. I was just out investigating what new weeds / flowers and amazingness was coming up, just investigating, and I was listening to a beautiful song. Do you guys know that song? Bet you by golly, wow, you're the one that I've been waiting for forever and ever. Will my love for you keep growing strong, keep growing strong. There's a line that says, you're a genie in disguise. You're a genie in disguise. Something, something, miracles and we have to listen to this later, okay? It's so good. So I was thinking about us and just like, thank God for our friends. Thank God for this posse. Thank God for Morning Magic. I even said it last night to Jeffy, you know, man, isn't it amazing that we came together? I started Morning Magic like the first day of COVID shutdown in my town in Chicago, and now we're here, and I mean the transformation work we're doing is epic. Can I say epic, or is it still overdone? Epic. Epic, 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 epic. And you know, I'll keep showing up and you keep showing up. So let me catch up with you here. Miss Melanie, good morning. Amanda, I said hi, but hello again. I am lovely, thank you. Look, I have a fresh new gardenia bloom. It's so fragrant, I can smell it. It's so beautiful. They're just starting to pop, or whatever we call them. Yes, say hi to each other. Good morning, friends. So good to be with you from Carrie. Jeffrey Hallett, number one husband. Hi, Diane. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I think it's the stylistics, perhaps. You're a genie in disguise. Me la 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 la. Bet you by golly, wow. You're the one that I've been waiting for forever. And, you know, that's us. Spirit Posse is forever. You know, and we can choose. Either we know it or we shun it, but we only get one choice there. Know it or shun it. But if you know it, you know, membership has its perks. Am I right? Morning, Jeffy says, morning magic. I was just thinking about this yesterday, how we're the community or my weeds in the garden. Now I've got to get caught up here. You love my lipstick? I never wear, I hope I don't smear it. I never put it on, but today I saw it in the drawer and thought, yay, I put some on. It's the only makeup I have. But today felt special. Hi, Leisha. Hi, Mary. So, betcha by golly, wow. Did you bring your yum yum? I vote we cheers. Let us cheers to transformation. Yeah, okay, got it. And this community. And here we are. Amen, baby. You guys are adding to the cheers here. Here we are together in our healing, on our journey, choosing courageously, choosing freedom. That's what we're doing. Cheers. And Roxanne, you're just in time. Cheers. Pew. Cheers. It's so good. I hope you have something yummy. Yes, so did you hug yourself this morning? I had the longest hug with myself this morning. Because, you know, yesterday was kind of a shit show, if I can say that, energetically speaking. I was all right, but I mean, you know, the practice was, you know how I say sometimes when we're in transformation or birth, I posted this here this morning on my Insta with a beautiful cloud from my bike ride yesterday. But the stuff that's coming out, yikes. And we really have to stay attuned to here I am. Like Carrie just typed, here we are, here, where? Now. Now is new. We're in the upper room, like Paul Selig. We're one with our spirit. We are one with the Lord, you know, whatever it is. And you have to know, like, and I have to know, we're making light year jumps. That's how it goes. So, yes, I hugged myself for a long time, and I want to know if you picked a word of the day today. Cheers, cheers, cheers. No worries, Amanda. I'm glad you're catching up. You're chatting up. Don't worry, I'm good with typos. So word of the day, Jeff says 180. Jeffy, 180. 180. When your heart starts to get weighty, think of Robin and do a 180. Oh, you're making rhymes. Oh, yes. We listened to the podcast this morning together. We listened to the essay earlier in the week, but then we listened to the inspiration section, which was 180. This is episode 95. That was so good. You know, it is okay to receive your creations like they're special for you too, by the way. It's not just for everybody else. I'm so happy that you love it too. But doing the 180 back to your, like, receive what you're doing. Be proud of yourself, but also receive it like medicine for yourself. It's not just for everybody else. I don't know about you, but man, am I ever healing a lifetime of caretaking everybody else. And I love it. I mean, that's probably my core quality, you know, but still, you got to be here for you, she says as she tucks the bottom of her dress into her bra strap. There, I've got air conditioning. Just say a silent prayer. I don't forget and walk backwards to do anything. Yes. 180. That was so, wow, yes, turn it around. When you have a thought like it's all going to hell, I'm going to hell, my life is going to hell, do the 180. I'm going to, we'll go with Carrie's word, freedom. I'm heading towards freedom. This journey is about my freedom. That's beautiful, Carrie, freedom. Oh, the Georgia, freedom. I won't let you down. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. That is a great song. Boy, we have a playlist. There is a playlist on Spotify I started called Morning Magic, and every time we talk about music here, I put the song in there. It's a public playlist. So yes, what are your words of the day today? And I want to know, like, it's Friday. Let's do, what do you want to hear today? And let's play the game. Remember this game? What do you need to hear today? And let's talk about the 180. What can I help you? What can we help you turn around? If you ever worry you're not getting anywhere, or you're not making a difference, or you're not, whatever, what do you need to hear today? What would you like to turn some support turning around? And, I say support like from your tribe, your sisters and your brothers here, because we all are here together and we love you. We love each other, don't we? We want our best. So Roshni says, my word of the day is grace. That's beautiful. Grace. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. The pressure to perform and carrying the world on my shoulders is super unhealthy. And so, yeah, right. Grace. And also, I choose to let that go, right? That's what we're saying. The 180 is, I don't have to. I'm not under any pressure but my own. I choose. And I choose grace. That's beautiful, Roshni. Relish for Amanda. Yes, and it is Friday. So are we going to be relishing some time in the, well, you have an outdoor swimming pool. My swimming pool is indoor. Are we going to relish some time at all today, tomorrow, or the next day? I hope so. Breath for Caitlin. Yeah, that's beautiful. Let's breathe together. Isn't that beautiful? We could take, oh yeah, don't let me step back. You are going to see my underwear and nobody wants that. I'm actually wearing some today, which is good, but we don't want to see it. No. I almost did it, but I caught. That's it. Take a breath. If your arms are free, swing them in the air like you just don't care. Call up some earth, Mother Earth. Call some earth energy up into yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, gorgeous friends, just joining. And I should say hello on the replay. Hello, 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 hello. Merry Chris, welcome. Welcome. Hi, Amy. Hi, Lizzie girl, #1 kiddo in the house. I tell you what, both of our #1 kiddos are out of state right now. They're traveling on adventures. It's inspiring. I have already 180'd the mom freak out, so that's already inspiring. You guys don't forget, we're turning things around today, 180. It's inspiring, it's exciting. I'm so proud of them. One of them is in Texas right now. That's our Lizzie girl here. And Kendra is in Colorado with her boyfriend. Isn't that sweet? Little road trip they took together. Hey, life is wonderful and full and luscious and exciting. And I vote we live. I vote we live. What do you say? Yeah, so we were just taking big breaths together. I am going to step back. Don't worry, I untucked, see? Let's take some big breaths together. Big sweeps. I look like I'm on the cabaret, but big sweeps. Wow. You can try it going out. Wow. If you feel down, if you feel depressed sometimes, if you feel anxious or afraid, take a swoop and send it out. Bye-bye. Transform. Help me change. Change me. So friends, what would you like to hear today? If there's something supportive, loving, kind, if there's a turnaround you'd like some help with, if there's something you've been sitting with, I'm not trying to talk anyone into an upset, but if there's something you've been sitting with and you'd like another way to look at it, and I'll go first just to get the party started. Hi, Alexis. Let me pick something good here. So many turnarounds to choose from, you guys. So many things. You know, you're going around in your day in your unconscious mind and your small self, the one that's always, you know, a little bit suffery and trying to make mountains out of molehills and inventing important things that really don't matter. You know, important things that don't matter. Getting so zeroed in on things that are not so beside the point. We can get there. So the turnaround there is just, okay, thanks. Thanks for the input. And this is where we're going. This is where we're going. You know, how can what I really want to be feeling instead of that micro focus and worry, terror, fear about money, fear about work. Oh, look at that, Mary. Okay, great. We're going to go to that next. Perfect timing. How can we turn this around? And it's literally like you're here, I'm worry. I am amazing. I am talented. I am full of joy. And God wants me to succeed. Like the universe has my back. The universe has my back. Thank you, small self. The universe has my back. I am on an adventure. This is turning out for me well. I am educated. Whatever, you know, I have experience. I love you. You know, whatever. You got to talk to yourself through it. So Mary says, you guys, I've been fearful about my work. Could use some help turning that around. Thank you. So fearful about, you know, that's a big topic. Fear is always a liar. That's what the Course in Miracles talks about. Fear is always a liar, and fear is interested in making more fear. Fear is interested in making more fear. And it wants to take you down into the dungeon of the dark disco. Not just the dark disco, the dungeon of the dark disco, where it can whisper more things. So while it captures us in its gaze, fear, it's almost like now the computer is being analyzed, you know, it's being scraped for data. And all the stuff that worries you about whatever, you know, money, aging, connected friends, coronavirus, whatever, health, you know, whatever, money, more money. It's scraping your mind while you're caught in the gaze of fear. It's just catching more. So the next thing comes, and the next thing comes, and the next thing comes, and the next thing comes. So the turnaround is thank you and goodbye, or bye-bye, or unsubscribe, or no. Put the finger out. No. We're not. Is this resonating for anyone? No, we're not going there today. Period. I love at the level of the highest self, you know, you are connected to God, the Christ light, and you find your own word if you don't like that, the light of Christ, the light of God, the light of Spirit, the light of the universe. It shines through you. And you're free to go with that energy. Doesn't mean you won't feel the small self trying its stories. And, you know, sometimes as these things are releasing out, like last night I was feeling a lot of heavy feels, but I kept telling myself this is just what's coming out. You know, sometimes we say the poo that is coming out. It's not the main point. It's not the main point. So the turnaround. Mary, let me know where you're at with that. Would somebody hit the hearts? I don't love it when the comments stop completely. So Roshni says, I don't know how to feel about people traveling at this time. My folks are talking about traveling somewhere, but I don't want to. As of now, no official plans have been made, but I'm worried. You know, and here's the 180. Why would I greet this opportunity with fear? You know, this is your spirit mama loving you and having your back, Roshni. Why would I greet this opportunity with fear? Why do I show up greeting things with fear or worry is your word, you know? And the other thing is, which I tell myself this because, you know, I get it. Like I was worried about the kids traveling and other friends I have who are traveling, but also I would like to travel. Honestly, every summer I usually travel. I'd like to travel, even a road trip, you know? So it's like, how are we going to help ourselves instead of saying, oh no, we're in the dungeon, we can't leave. No. Well, let me just be open to adventure. Because I don't know, the spark of the divine might be just trying to get my mind to open up to, you know, how can I create a day of adventure for myself, a day of vacation at home, right? There's so many 180s we can do with this, turnarounds we can do with this, you know. My indoor, my bathtub, which I now call the indoor swimming pool, you know, you don't have to leave, but also, I love saying this to myself, that's not my business, what other people are doing. And I have to be firm, because you know what? I want to support my kids traveling. I want them to get out and see the world. I want my friends to travel if that's what they're doing. And when I worry, I have to practice. Send love, not worry. And also remember, it's none of my business. I got to move something. Hold on. Make sure everything's tucked. Everything's tucked in. Okay. Everything's tucked in. Hey. Hey, Amy. Tanya. Not sure if this will help Mary, but I'm witnessing the miracles that come when I'm in my being. So far, more than the ongoing striving of my work. Not sure if this will help. It helps. It's amazing because I, too, resonate with that, my friend. And you know, it's like, I think last night that's how I was feeling, some of that noticing of how hard I used to work at things like writing on the blog or creating content or courses after courses after courses, and everything is like everything from scratch, nothing being repurposed, making so much work for myself. And then you realize, like, what the hell? That is a certain kind of striving based on my fearful self. I'm listening to my fear. I have to make this work. It is all on me. It's all on these two shoulders right here. I have to do it, or I'm forked. But you know, it's what Tanya says. Amen. Amen. Let me just experience my beingness and open to receive. Receiving is an act of humility, friends. And if you think about how hard it is for you to receive, how suspicious you are if you get a present for no reason. What did I do? Why? Or I have to give it back. I have to give something in return. I have to, it keeps playing out for you, right? So let's practice right now. Let's practice right now receiving. What would you like to receive? And Mary, what would you like to receive? Tanya, what would you like to receive? Carrie, what would you like to receive? I would like to receive, well, I'll talk about something I did receive today because it's kind of freaking miraculous and it illustrates this point so beautifully. Just open your heart to receive right now. You know, we don't realize, and I put myself in this mix, so if anyone ever feels defended, you know, I'm talking about myself so much too. Instead of receiving the stuff we say we want, like love, ease, healing, hugs, friendship, abundance, whatever, we worry. We're suspicious. We're defensive. We're annoyed. You ever get something and you're annoyed at having to read it, open it, respond to it? We're annoyed. This is us pushing it away. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to say. And now I have to respond. You know, this is something that I have really struggled with. So think about opening your heart to receive. Carrie says, very resonated, need a 180 from fear of getting COVID from people coming to live with me and fear this tumor is growing. It's been intense. Need a huge 180. So Carrie, let's work with that now. Love, love. If you have a 180, let's just put people COVID on this side of the altar and we'll put tumor growth over here. And with so much love, I mean, you know the lingo. This is a tiny altar we've been worshiping at, right? And let's just spend some time taking down the mementos and the knickknacks. Let's just clear the crystals off that altar. Take the candle away. Let's practice together. I'm going to practice right with you, love. And I see it from another angle too, which is I know how many nights you've been alone and afraid. I know how hard it was for you to ask for help, and now you're getting this help. And I also know how many people adore you. Like everywhere you go, you're loved. It's the truth, and you're remembered. People do special things for you. You know what I'm going to say next, right? Let's see if you know what I'm going to say next. Mary, how would it be to be yourself everywhere you go? Not even thinking, this is my work self, this is my authentic self, this is my healing self, this is my fun self. And I agree with what you said. I'm just taking the next step with you. I will be me everywhere I go. I will be myself everywhere I go. And you know what? If you out there don't like it, I guess what I'm saying is I'd rather still be me than worry about pleasing you, because I've been doing that freaking tap dance my whole life. And if you don't like this, I'm not going to perform for you. No, we're not a fit. You know, where it's difficult and challenging, I gotta say, I've been thinking a lot about birth lately. My post this morning with the cool cloud, I mentioned this. Transformation is like a birth. And there is so much more that comes out with the transformation than we realize. You know, it's not just you get a shiny baby, whatever it is, at the end of this. It is a mess. You usually think you're going to die at some point. You usually regret even getting on that boat in the first place. You know, the whole thing. It's so interesting. And then sometimes in healing sessions, I actually take people back through their birth, their actual birth. And we link up some dots, because how you were born into the world, how you were greeted, even if all you have is a story. I'm getting shouty. I'm getting excited. Even if all you have is a story, it informs the way you are in the world. So my story was, Robin turned sideways and refused to come out. I was like the big no. I was on an angle. No. Head up, feet down, and not even this way. I was like, mm-mm. And, you know, I was told a lot. You posed such a challenge. You were so difficult. You were a difficult baby. Difficult, difficult, difficult. How does that inform how you're in the world? You know, even as we listen to friends sharing, being brave and sharing their experience, being a person of color. All this awareness now, we're learning what that has been like to carry this cloak and be in that energy with it. And not to say my experience has anything close to that. And this has been my experience, you know, the story that I'm difficult. So you move into these things and it's like, I can't be difficult. I don't want to be difficult. What happens? You get people who tell you you're difficult no matter how forking hard you try. Anyone relate to that? So the 180 on this is, of course, I'm me, exactly as I'm meant to be. And I will speak my truth. And I won't worry about people who get pissed off anymore, because I did that for a long time. And what I found was an entire group of pissed off people who would write me those long pissed off emails. I'm talking about the healing work now. Pissed off emails. They come to their sessions pissed off, and they would tell me, you're difficult. You're hard. I don't get you, you know? No. No. So when we take our power and we see, I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to stop worshiping that tiny altar and trying to make myself come true through that somehow, like, be okay, you know, I'm not difficult, I'm nice. No. You've always been holy, period. You've always been love created you like itself. Kindness created you kind. Intelligence created you intelligent. Genius created, you know, creativity created you creative. That's the truth. Whether or not we're willing to receive that, to humble ourselves enough to stop saying, no, no, no. This person hates me. This person unsubscribed. This person wrote me a trashy email yesterday. That's us not receiving. And you know what? What you want to receive in one area is impacted by this thing you do. I promise. Even if you say, I'm worried about the state of the... This is you changing your whole field. Your aura is shifting. So what choice do we have but to let go and open and receive? I would rate this 5 stars or higher today, by the way. Good morning, Valerie. Diane, I'm open to receive a sign from my recently deceased father. Has that already happened since you typed that? I'm already hearing you. Something has happened at the house there, where you are. Bird, I don't know. Let me know, my friend. I do know how loved you are. I feel that so clearly right now. Awesome, Carrie. Yeah. Yeah, Carrie, receive. Amen. Receive. And today, amen. Yes, my sister. I'm going to receive. I know I'm scared about becoming infected, but you know what? What I want most is what, Carrie? I'm afraid my tumor is growing. But you know what? You know what? What I really want most is what, Carrie? Let me know, love. Let's do this together, honey bunny. What do you really want? You are the creator. And the creator of that creator is flowing through you and listening. And it wants to lift you. And you are. I mean, we are so changed. Are we not, friends? Powerful, yes. Alicia says, so lots of afterbirth, LOL. Exactly. Tanya says, if you don't like my authenticity, it's okay. My love for you will be there later if you need it. Such a journey for me. Tanya, you have taught me so much. I was thinking about how this morning, like, you have been so present for me the last 24 hours. And that's the miracle of your essence. I don't know how else to say it. It came, it surrounded me, it was with me. And then my heart opens to all this gratitude for the things you teach effortlessly, like expressive love and patience. Whoa. Roxanne says, I love your journey, Tanya. And Lizzie says, love that, Tanya. Yeah, let's read it again. Tanya says, if you don't like my authenticity, it's okay. My love for you will be there later if you need it. Such a journey for me. You know, that is the truth. And also, Lizzie girl, that's something I have practiced in our relationship as number one kiddos here. She's like, Robin, don't talk about us. No. That's something I have practiced too. And whenever I talked, yesterday I was talking to a super cool client on the healing journey, friend on the journey. And she was like, you know, with stepkids and the blended family. And I was like, this is the mode you ride in. Be yourself. You're going to be scared. You want to keep changing so people like you, but you can't control that. And just trust that the love will be here when you're ready to receive it. And also think of yourself at that age and remember, you know, it's just a practice, but so much of this is a faith walk. I did not say cake walk. Mary says, people sometimes say I'm unprofessional when I look at my behavior around those times. It was when I needed to be more direct and speak up or walk away. Amen. You guys, this is huge. If you have a story like this, like Mary is saying, I have tons of this, where you're like, the only thing you remember looking back is, why in the F did I say that? You wish so hard you could take it back. You're just so hard on yourself about what you did. This is the grace right here. Going back to your word, Roshni, grace is right here. This is the mercy right here. This is the forgiveness right here. This is the atonement right here. Coming back at one-ment. Atonement, Course in Miracles style. Coming back to the at one-ment of this moment with myself, my spiritual self, my small self. I'm aligned. Atonement. This is it right here. This is what happens. This is the 180. This is what happens when I don't have my own back. When I am feeling awkward and uncomfortable, this is what happens. What do I need to do for next time? Speak up. Speak more clearly. Speak plain. Or walk away. Absolutely. Gosh, Mary. You know, every time I email your mom, I tell her what an amazing daughter she has in you. I mean, you're so much more than a daughter, but you know, I do think moms love to hear that, right? Yeah. So, I mean, that's just like, yes, that's it. That's why we get awkward, and I get like that, the Tasmanian devil. I'm standing there trying to say it. Just say it. And if you ever struggle, never forget, this posse is with you, and not just when we're live, and not just playing a replay. This is an energy, a spirit circle that is always present in your heart if you allow it. So Diane, you got to sign the Cardinal, exactly. And he loves you. I just feel like he's beaming. That's what I'm sensing, is the beam, the love beam. And, you know, I hope you're being so gentle with your heart. Sweet. Do you have a little altar set up for him? A little space, a photo of the two of you? I know that would be much loved by him. Just feeling that. Or maybe that's what I'm seeing, that you do have one. Tanya says, Liz. Yeah. Liz, this is my dear friend Tanya, by the way. Meet each other. And Tanya's in Arizona, honey. Anyway, sorry. Carrie. All the stars, thank you. I really want to live my life fully. All right, so I do declare we're going to live our life right there. So, Carrie, it's, I love how it's like we need this practice. We need this practice, which means, in a way, we can say thank you to the scared and the upset. And, we can grab our hearts and boo and love ourselves. And, let's never ever shame ourselves for how we're afraid, or I'm afraid a lot. I tell you that because it's important. Roxanne says, I want to feel safe in the world. I'm sorry. And then I laugh. I'm laughing because number one kiddo put the monkey. I don't see anything. Yeah. So funny. I know. At least you didn't do that one. I want to feel safe in the world. So here's something just for my turnaround for Miss Roxanne and anyone else who wants to feel safe. I know several of you have been writing me this week. It's like, I'll talk about this on next week's podcast if this is appealing. That some of the scenes I've been seeing on the news, and it's not happening in my home or in my neighborhood, but I have been seeing scenes on the news that sort of spark the fear of the zombie apocalypse and what will happen. So it's like, the couple with their guns on their lawn protecting their home, and the way that's being received and talk about, depending on who's telling the story, it's coming from another angle, stuff like that, or more violence. And of course the resurgence of the COVID thing too. Like we tried to soft open, the numbers spiked, we're closing down again. So I get it, and I know how we're like, I don't want to jinx myself on my spiritual journey, right? I don't want to jinx my journey as a spiritual priestess and priests kind of energy. We get like freak. I can't be upset. Well, we need the upset. We need the upset to do the practice. How do you learn if you have no homework ever? You're just going to read it in a book and your life is going to be transformed? No. I have to practice. So when we want a safer world, Roxanne, my turnaround is you are safety. You are such a light, my friend. You have such a beautiful soul. You have a sparkle and a heart. Of course you do. Don't forget that you're adding a light back in to the experience here. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay if you feel like the longing for safety, but also then I'm encouraging you, if you want to try this for homework, and here I am. Safety created me safe. I am safe. I add safety. You add calm. Does that feel true? Just feel it in your body. Miss Amina, hello. Just love seeing that picture of Bippy recently. Wow, what a transformation just this year. Amazing. You're welcome, my friends. You're welcome. Lizzie says, I feel special when you talk about me on here. I was just being silly. Okay, good. Yeah, well, you are special to me, honey. Tanya says, you add such calm and grace, Roxanne. Amen. That is the truth. So your friends can hold a vision for you. And this is the beauty of daring to be vulnerable, daring to open up and share. This is the beauty of that. Roshni says, there are so many people on the internet saying that 2020 is the worst year yet, and I personally don't find that helpful at all. And Liz says, I agree, Roshni, it's a special year, time for growth. Amen. This is the thing, the 180 of that, no matter who is talking. Okay, who am I going to listen to? You know how I was saying growing up, people were like, Robin is difficult, because I speak up. I say, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to throw myself under the bus for you. And I have an edge to it because I'm sick of it. You know, I'll say something, people don't like it. They're like, you're difficult. What a bitch, you know? Okay, are you going to take that person's opinion over your own? It's just the question. So are we going to take when people say 2020 is the worst year yet or not? Or our own? I know this to be such a time of transformation and growth, and we are making that possible here. Lots of agreements here with you, Lizzie girl. So I have a sweet story to share, and I'm a little sad our Miss TJ is not here today, but maybe Tanya, you can tell her. Yeah, this is the Great Awakening, Alicia says. This is the homework and the practice, as you perfectly explained. We've got to do the homework, and we are changing the world, you guys. You know, so when you see things and people are upset and they're saying we're not doing enough, just know that by practicing, you are changing everything, because everything is energy. So much of what I see is still so aligned with an ego in the world, and that's like almost every world leader, everyone in power, they're coming from a personality self, a small self, a duality self, me against you, us and them. So if we know that and we practice not being defeated by that, you know, I'm adding light. I know who I am. Say that. I know who I am, I know what I am, and I know how I serve. I am here. I am here. I am here. Paul Selig. So, I want to tell you a quick, sweet story, and then we'll start a healing. And if you have to go, you know the replay will be here. I was out on a bike ride the other day, and there's something new coming up in my garden. Ever since I stopped paying the landscaper last year. I didn't decide this year, but I'm glad. You know, you have to make some expense changes now. I feel like that's only smart. And so I've been mowing my own lawn. And what I find, is I don't have to mow every week. So it's kind of funny that I was paying him every week. And it's a lot of dollars because it's a big piece of property and the parkway. We're on a corner. So stuff's coming up I've never seen before. Wildflowers, weeds, I told you. And one of them I've been so fascinated by, and I decided like 2 weeks ago, I'm going to leave it. This will be my plant of wonderment. And every day I walk out and look at this plant. This is the best story, you guys. I should tell this on the podcast too. I will, next week. Okay, good. Now I have something to say for that. Okay. So my plant of wonderment, I'm looking at this thing every day. Hello, hello, hello. And I'm thinking, I bet every week the landscapers would just come through and rip all these things out. And I didn't know. I don't know what it is. Let's find out. What's the worst that could happen? Right? Let's find out. So probably 3 or 4 days ago, I was riding my bike. And I like to go and explore areas I've never been. Even if I might get lost, I figure I'll find my way home again. It's okay. I like to see new things. So I go out and I go, for those of you local, I go across Wilkie into this unstructured neighborhood, and I find a park there called Rose Park. Rose is my favorite. Rose everything. And there's a huge field. Before I get there, I smell a fragrance that is like this one gardenia. I can smell it every time I move my head. It wafts. I could smell, it reminded me of wild bergamot. I mean, so floral and beautiful. And this huge, like, probably wider than my arm span, 10 feet around, circle of plants, and all these monarch butterflies dipping in and out, and these big waxy leaves. And I was like, oh my God, that's my plant of wonder in the yard. I don't know what it is. There's a bunch of them coming up. Thick, waxy leaves. If you know the answer, don't tell. I know the answer. I'm going to tell you. Waxy leaves, and so exciting. Like, I have another clue. I still don't know what it is. So I went home and checked my plants, and I was like, yep, plant of wonder, that's you. Well, a few days later, our TJ, who's not here today, so sad, sends me these prairie seeds in the mail, the most beautiful letter, a bunch of other special, some honey, and some German children's books, freaky deaky, some of the very ones I had growing up. Wow. Just thought I would send these to you, you know. Well, here it is, my friends. These are the seeds. Milkweed. This is the plant. This is my plant of wonder. Can you see it? What? This is what we call a miracle. And you, when these things happen for you, there is a temptation for people to say, right? Ugh, not me. I like wept. And then I wrote her a long email telling her all the nuances. Even that some of those German books I had as a kid. And one of them has the name of my favorite cousin and best friend. Another, that name, Sabina, was like my, like special, a name that meant a lot to me. And that name was written in one of the books, Sabina. How does it happen? Yeah, so Alicia, you guys, yeah, we're going to have so many beautiful butterflies. Yeah. I call her TJ, but I don't feel like I can say Tari. She has never said, call me Tari, so I say TJ. Thank you. Yeah, tell her. Tell her. It was a miracle. Receive it like a celebration, and also an affirmation that what you think becomes things, my friends. So, you know, Miss Carrie, this is why we want to practice making a new altar, right, my friend? New altar. Mary, about the work stuff, let's make a new altar. Let's call it, you know, I don't know what, but now I'm thinking of, you know, my plant of wonder and the star of wonder, star of light. Remember that song? Burning bright. It's a Christmas song. Star of wonder. Let's be in the wonder today. Let's do a healing. Let's be in the wonder today. You are a miracle, friends. You are miraculous. You make miracles. You are a spark of the divine. If you don't want a healing, go like this. You are a spark of the divine. And you're always creating. And even though you are right, so much of what you're saying, you are right. Roshni, everything you said today, you're right. The thing is, you become one with it. You go into accord with it. You go into alignment with the knowing, which means you build a bridge right to your energy field and invite it in. Is that really what you want? So yeah, you know, you're right. But is that really it? Because there's so much more. And if you're really humble, you can see you are a master creator. You are a spark of the divine. Choose. Yes. Be in the wonder of today, friends. So may you be in the wonder of today. Let's end on that. May you be in the ultimate 180 with your fearful thoughts, your small-minded thoughts, your upset thoughts, even your, yeah, but it's true thoughts. You're right. You're right. That's the thing I want you to know. You're always right. Do you get it? So if you say, I'm a loser and nobody will ever want me, you're right. If you say, I can't make it happen, you're right. If you say, I'll never, no, you're right. If you say, it's going to hell in a handbasket, you're right. So let's do the 180. This world is in transformation, and I cannot wait. World of wonder, star of wonder. I cannot wait. The perfect love is aligning for me. The people who adore me and love me and find me. Woo! I'm always right on time. Every day is an adventure. Every moment is a miracle. I am choosing and I'm going with. Woo! Isn't it good? I had to tuck my dress back into my underwear, y'all. Air conditioning. So, yeah, freedom to wonder. Freedom to wonder. How would I love it to be? You know, thank you, brain tumor, Carrie. Thank you. I mean, holy crap. The stuff, holy miracles. There's my turnaround for that phrase. You know, I can get picky on the phrasing. All the miracles. Hallelujah. Let's all get in the outdoor, indoor, bathtub, swimming pool together today and celebrate. And martini night, 7 p.m. Chicago time, whatever you enjoy, you know, tea, sparkling water, it's all good, coffee. Let's cheers each other energetically at 7 p.m. Chicago time. That's Central Daylight Time. Is that 5 Pacific and 8 Eastern? And in the UK, in Europe, somewhere around, I don't know, middle of the night. You'll probably wake up to pee. And then you'll do it. So I love you. Have a beautiful day. Will somebody type now? So I know. You're a miracle. Here you go. Let's cleanse out the last little pieces. Yeah. Take your time, honey. Carrie, you don't have to say anything you're not ready to say. But you're willing. I love that about you. Thank you. Thank you, experience, for teaching me that I am free. Thank you. Friends, if you want to support this love, you can. There's a link in the profile. Support my work. Buy me a coffee. Of course, a cute unicorn mug with my artwork. Share it on. But mostly, practice in your own life, please. Take something I said here and put it into practice. Love you too. I'll see some of you online. I'll be in sessions most of today, but I'll see some of you online later, and let's cheers at 7. Lots of love. Namaste, awesome sauce. Sparkler. Star of wonder of my heart. I love you. Miss Robin, that's cool. And love, I love you, Love Posse. Rock it today. I'll see ya. Bye.